Hello, my name is Jason Nwachukwu, and my financial analysis project is on Air France. Over here, we have the economic analysis on the international level. The current international financial situation is not looking too good so far, mainly due to the COVID 19 pandemic that has been going on since March 2020. The COVID 19 pandemic caused lockdowns and business closures all around the world, which made it tough to generate revenue and it had a negative impact on the economy. Because of this, the world economy is predicted to shrink by 3.2% in 2020. The economic analysis on the national level, the France economy can best be described as a diverse economy. Its main sectors are agriculture, service, and manufacturing. The COVID 19 pandemic has negatively affected France as well due to closures and lockdowns. The capital market analysis, the value for the stock market fluctuated between 2015 and 2019 as it increases and decreases throughout the 5 year time period. The return for the stock market was only given for 3 out of the 5 years, which were 2015, 2016, and 2017. And it was a mixture of positive and negative percentage values. The industry analysis, the major players for Air France, there are many major players, but I chose two of them, which were the Turkish Airlines and the British Airways. The Turkish Airlines, Air France, and the British Airways are national flag carriers for Turkey, France, and Britain, respectively. All three of these airlines work with well over 150 airlines daily, making them three of the biggest flag carriers in Europe. Airline and flag carriers will always be needed in the world, so I predict that Air France will continue to be around for many years to come. The company analysis, Air France was founded in the year 1933 and is currently headquartered in Tremblay in France. Air France is also a founding member of the SkyTeam Global Alliance. The main activities of Air France include passenger transport, cargo transport, and aircraft/aviation maintenance. The main mission of Air France is to conduct several hundred international and intercontinental flights safely and efficiently. The business strategy analysis, this includes diversification and differentiation. For diversification is based on the creation of the Air France Corporate Foundation, which is a foundation that fights against the inequalities of children around the world. Air France is diversified in terms of air travel and maintenance and humanitarian needs, especially among children. For differentiation, Air France implemented the CSR, which is the Corporate Social Responsibility Strategy, which incorporates social and environmental concerns in its strategies and plays a more responsible role in the world. Air France is using the CSR strategy to separate itself from other airline companies and to remain a front runner in the airline industry. And also the price strategy. The pricing strategy of Air France is typical for an airline company. Air France offers economy, premium economy, business, and La Premiere flights. Economy being the cheapest flight, and La Premiere being the most expensive flight. The company analysis on the management level. The top managers of Air France are responsible for controlling and overseeing an entire organization. I was unable to find the exact the exact names for the top managers, but that is their role. Air France currently has 18 directors on its board of directors team. The board of directors has several type of roles, which can feature CEOs, CFOs, chairmen, executive vice presidents, etc. Also, the main shareholders of Air France include the government of France, Delta Airlines, the government of the Netherlands, and China Eastern Airlines Corporation Limited. The company lifestyle. The life cycle of Air France can best be described as a matured life cycle stage because the company has been around since 1933. So that is 87 years as of 2020. They have been very productive and have helped out the world nationally with airline transport for 87 years. The Air France long term outlook. I see Air France having a positive long term outlook for the future as the company has been around for 87 years as it started in 1933 and has been considered one of the best within the airline industry for many years and have improved every year since its inauguration. I feel that Air France will just continue to expand and get better year after year in the future, especially with technology always getting better and more advanced every year as well. Over here is the simple balance sheet from 2015 to 2019. Over here, see the assets. The assets stayed pretty consistent, ranging from, I'll say, about 22 euro millions up to 30 euro millions. And over here, the liabilities, it was pretty consistent as well, as it ranged from, I'll say, about 21 euro millions up to 29 euro millions. And there was no information for capital. And over here is a simple income statement for revenues. Stayed pretty consistent, ranging from, it stayed in about the 25 euro million range. Over here, you got cost. 2015 was not available, but as you can see here, it increased every year from 2016 to 2019. It increased, and the net income, it fluctuated, and as it increased, it decreased, and see it increased, decreased, increased, decreased, and it was pretty all over the place as well, as it could go from 88 euro millions to 497 euro million, and so on. It just fluctuated. Over here is the balance sheet comparative analysis. As you can see here, these are pie charts that feature the structure of assets. The pie charts were based on the first year, third year, and fifth year. First year being 2015, third year being 2017, fifth year being 2019. The pie charts are split into two, as the blue part represents the non-current assets and the red part represents the current assets. And over here is a line graph which shows the structure of assets and an increase or decrease trends of current and non-current assets. Over here are other pie charts for the structure of liabilities. As you can see here, they're split into two, non-current liabilities and current liabilities. Red being current liabilities, blue being non-current liabilities. And again, it does not include own capital as there are no data for it. And over here, here's a line graph which shows the increased or decreased trends of non-current liabilities and current liabilities. Here's the income statement comparative analysis. Once again, it shows three pie charts representing the first year, third year, and fifth year. Here's the structure of revenues. There's only one section as those revenues from the main activity. Over here is the structure of cost. Once over here, it only shows the third and fifth year. I was unable to find information from the first year, which was 2015, and it only shows the cost on main activity. Over here is a pie chart, two pie charts, once again representing the third and fifth year. This is the structure of income. First year is not listed because I was unable to find information for 2015. The pie charts is split into two parts, which is income from main activity and income from non-operating activities. Also, red represents negative numbers. And over here is a line chart which shows the increase or decrease of trends of revenues, costs, and incomes. Over here is the ratio analysis. It was very inconsistent. I was unable to find all the information, but I just gathered what I could. Over here, current ratio for 2015, 2017, 2019, earning margin, capital turnover, book value per share, as it's all negative. Also over here, capital turnover is all negative, just an observation. Cash flow per share, and depreciation to sales. For my final evaluation, overall, Air France has steadily improved each year since its inauguration back in 1933. Air France is a diverse company by shifting some of its focus on humanitarian needs, especially among children, and of course, still dealing with air travel and aviation maintenance. Air France is doing well financially based on its balance sheets and income statements. Air France will continue to grow and get better each year from here on out, especially with advances in technology every year. And that's my presentation.